Oh, and yesterday, the guy who called in, why didn't Obama close Guantanamo? Quack, 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 quack. And Shane was reminding me, Shano and Danielle were reminding me after the show was over that it was the 11 weeks or whatever it was, this relatively brief period of time where President Obama had a veto-proof or a filibuster-proof Senate was not when he began his term. It was a few months into it because there was that whole kerfuffle going on with Norm Coleman, who was still seated, and Al Franken. And then that got resolved. Al Franken got that seat. And then President Obama had a majority. And then in the meantime, Ted Kennedy had died, and Scott Brown ran in the special election. And then Scott Brown gets installed in that seat. And then President Obama loses his ability to overcome a filibuster again. And so this is the language that the Republicans have attached to pretty much every appropriations bill, the continuing resolutions year after year after year. And this one is actually attached to the NDAA. But, and anytime they appropriate money, they just attach this. Prohibition on the title of it. This is Section 1022 of the NDAA of 2013. Prohibition on use of funds to construct or modify facilities in the United States to house detainees transferred from United States Naval Station Guantanamo Bay, Cuba. That's the title, which is pretty self-explanatory, but here's the exact language. No amounts authorized to be appropriated or otherwise made available to the Department of Defense for fiscal year 2013. No amounts may be used to construct or modify any facility in the United States, its territories, or possessions to house any individual detained at Guantanamo. And it goes on, with all the legal station and legal language about the United States Naval Station at Guantanamo Bay, Cuba. The one exception is the prohibition in subsection A shall not apply to any modification of facilities at the United States Naval Station. In other words, you can upgrade Guantanamo, but you cannot bring those people here to this country. And I saw Lindsey Graham on TV this morning. He's going, we're not talking about drug dealers here, people who knocked over 7-Eleven. We're talking about terrorists. Like what? They're supermen? They're just, terrorist man. Well, first of all, you're not always talking about terrorists. In fact, a lot of those people down there, there's no association with terrorism at all. They got sold because Bush went out and offered, these bounties, these $5,000 bounties for Al Qaeda members in Afghanistan when, there's and Iraq. And so what happened was people would say, a guy, I'm a Hatfield, that McCoy family over there we've been feuding with for 3 generations, and I'm just going to tell the Americans that the head of the McCoy family is a terrorist and get my $5,000. Now, keep in mind, this is in a country where most people earn about $400 a year. So you can live for 11 years on this money. Not too shabby. Which is why we've got all these problems, and they had to torture people to try and get them to confess, and then you find out the confessions are phony confessions. And, Bush just so screwed this country. Even Republicans get it, how badly this country has been screwed up by George Bush and his Republican buddies. It's just amazing.